Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful, and super duper delicious, and that life will treat you, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are. So 3, 2, 1, beam me up, my juice little lads. Thank you, little lads, you're delicious and bright now then. So the weather in our neck of the woods in the old UK, my delicious little babies, okay? Well, it's been super duper windy. It's been raining. If it's raining, it's raining. It's been raining all night, okay, my delicious babies? And we've had high winds in old Brummyland in the UK. It may differ in other parts of the old UK, okay, my delicious babies? Now then, so I have not really, I've been listening to some videos, okay, but I have not, wrote anything down as yet, okay, my delicious babies, okay, because I've been rather busy this morning. Oh, just to let you know as well, I completely forgot to tell you, my delicious babies, you know, my boiler, you know, when it was going ooh, ooh, like this, I completely forgot, you know, because I'm always doing other videos. Do you know what it turned out to be? It's like what it looks like. You can actually see it, actually. It looks like something similar that you can get on ships. And the only way to explain it, it looks like it's got 2 wings. My delicious baby, it's like a wing this side and a wing that side. And then it's got like a whole thing, you know, like a, you know, which looks like a pipe. So it looks a bit like a plane as well. It's really hard to explain, my delicious little babies, yes. Anyway, so it turned out to be that. See, boiler man there, God bless him, he cleared it all up for me, you know, a number of days ago. He cleared it all up for me. He said, oh, it all needs cleaning. And now, for days and days, there we are, I've just not had any problems. It's as silent as anything. Okay, my delicious babies, so it's super duper great, okay? But, oh, it drove me flipping, well, you know, I don't like this word, but we'd have to say it, you know, it drove me flipping mental. You know, the second you switched it on, woo, woo, you know, just like a foghorn. And strangely enough, you know, my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Kaz, she also had a problem with the boiler as well. Look at that. It's like around the same time. And then somebody else I know, God love them, up the road, okay, has had a problem with the car. You know, it's an older car, but, you know, it's a lovely car, do you know what I mean? But anyway, the thing is that, yeah, they're having a problem, you know, it sort of starts and then it just cut out, do you know what I mean, my delicious babies, anyway. So that's all been sorted now as well. So there's probably others, you know, God bless, you know, who are having all kinds of, shall we say, electrical problems or gas problems at the moment. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? I don't know what was happening, but yes, anyway, I just thought I'd tell you. So yes, I'm honky-dory tickety-boo. I'm feeling super duper, there we are, happy for days, okay, because there's been no problem. But of course, if there ever is, he just said, give me a bell and I'll just come back out. But he's not needed to, okay? Anyway, God love him. Anyway, not in that way, not in that way. And but the thing is as well, I was telling him about YouTube, like Dr. John Campbell and that, but he said that he's not very interested in those type of videos. He's more interested in the ones, you know, to do with boilers and things like that. He's more, there we are, interested in all that sort of thing. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, anyway. So yeah, so it's like super duper windy at the moment, okay, and I wouldn't mind, but it's not like a, you know, like you can get a nice wind, you know, it's not like one of those, it's a flipping horrible cold wind. Do you see what I mean, my delicious baby? So I would say maybe, I don't know, just a thought really, maybe because they're throwing everything at us, you know, zuzum, that they may even decide, you know, to give us loads and loads of snow, which of course, you know, is going to be very helpful for all the little babies out there, the little young bairns, you know, who love to build snowmans. Do you see what I mean? Because at the end of the day, Because the reason why, because we're not going to stop doing any of that. My delicious little babies, do you say? So when others think that they can flipping dictate, they can F off nicely. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. So anyway, I was listening on another video, wasn't I? This morning, my delicious little babies. I'm back to my grapefruits. So this is 3 grapefruits, everybody, that I've squeezed. And by the way, all my nails are flipping breaking. Do you see? Because I've always got them in flipping bleach or water or something. Do you see what I mean? So this is what happens. Then they just have to grow back, okay? So please take the notice. What you see of me is what you get, my delicious little babies, okay? Anyway, and please and thank you. So yeah, this is 3 grapefruits in here, squeezed. Okay, my delicious little babies with my little £5 squeezer. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? And it's a delicious drink, you know. I'm just going to have a sip, please, and thank you. Really nice, okay. I also love to squeeze fresh orange. Sometimes 2 to 3, depending, and 1 lemon. And I tell you what, that's delicious as well. Okay, my delicious babies. It's just a nice, and you can always tell the difference from a carton to a, you know, when you squeeze it, the real thing. Do you understand what I mean? There's a very large difference indeed. Okay, my delicious babies, I'm gonna have just one more sip. I love sour things as well, my delicious babies. Do you know what I mean? I can sit there and suck on a lemon, no trouble at all. Please and thank you. Anyway, what do they always say? Things that do not taste very nice, my delicious little babies, is usually the best thing for you. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Oh, and what I do with those apricot kennels, I thought, well, what can I do? Because, you know, like when you're chewing them, it's like, do you understand what I mean? So I thought, what can I do to make them taste better? So I've got 2 types of yogurts. I've got yogurts that are flavoured but creamy, and then I've got Greek yogurt as well. So what I do, and then you can sweeten it with other things, yes? So what I do is I mix them all in. Do you see? So it's just more palatable. Do you see? My delicious baby. So probably just have a handful a day. Do you see what I mean? My delicious little babies, and of course, you know, chomping on my celery sticks as well. Okay, my delicious babies. Okay, you're probably thinking to yourself, oh, you know, but yes, I mean, I always feel super duper better, I really do, you know, my delicious babies. Okay, I always feel super duper better when I put something good into my system. Do you understand what I mean? Yes. Okay. But like I said, I'm not really one. You ask anybody, they'll all tell you. Okay, my delicious babies, I'm really just not one. If you can imagine how many boxes of chocolates that have been bought, there we are, over the years, okay? It's like they just pile up, do you see? And then what I do is I just hand them out. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? And of course, you know, others, they'll say, oh, you know, Carla, do you want something for... I said, no. I said, just please have. Do you understand what I mean? But at the same time, I do not wish to be rude to anybody, God bless them, who has bought me a box of chocolates. Do you see what I mean? Could be anybody, you know, friends. Do you understand what I mean? But to me, I'm just, you know, not like a... You know, I remember once when I went to... Cadbury World, that was it. Went to Cadbury World, took my beautiful little baby daughters. Oh, how we love them so, I love them so. Well, we love them so, dear dad as well. God bless, not in that way, not in that way. Yeah, and we all went, the 4 of us. And of course, you could see some. Honestly, I've never seen anything like it. I haven't got on this flipping topic anyway, right? This flipping subject. Anyway, and some, it's like they were literally... in chocolate heaven, my delicious babies. Like, we bought the girls each, yes, like the massive, you know, dairy milk, okay? We're going back some years now, okay? But what it was is that some were like flipping buying piles and piles of flipping chocolate. It's like, well, it was like an adult in a candy store. Just, do you know what I mean? Just buying piles of it. And I thought, ooh, I'll tell you what. And then as you go around, say, and then you get like, what's it called? Like a pot of melted chocolate, my delicious little babies. And I remember because I thought, because you know, they give you, you know, there's a selection of different sweeties that you could put in. And I thought I'll have some, what do they call them? You'll know what I mean, my delicious babies. Little jelly beans, okay? So I thought, I'll have some of those anyway. Do you understand what I mean? Yes. But it took me all my time to have that little pot of her chocolate. It really did, you know, my delicious babies. I really, really have to be in the mood to have something sweet. But say, for example, if you put a yoghurt there and you put a bar of chocolate, I would go for the yoghurt any day of the week. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, okay. I've just always been like that. My delicious little babies. I mean, my sisters and that, you know, my brother and that, they're completely different. They love to have, do you know what I mean? A good old chocky fix, as I call it. Do you understand what I mean? Yes, but not I. I'm not so keen on ice cream either. I have to be really in the mood to have an ice cream. So, say, for example, if you gave me like an orange or a lemon flavoured lolly to ice cream, I'd have the lolly instead. Do you see what I mean, Marjorie? That's just the way I am. You know, I cannot help it. Anyway, I'm not moaning about that. Do you understand what I mean? But my dad, God bless him, you know, he never, when we were growing up, when we were little, we were never allowed to have fizzy pop. No. We were never allowed to have, I think, what were we allowed to have? One little bag of sweets a week. My delicious little babies, okay? And of course, as you can imagine, the little bags do not last long. And of course, I used to share them out with my little friends as well. Do you see what I mean? But yeah, my dad was very much, there we are, like that. Do you understand what I mean? Yes. And he loved to do, there we are, home cooking. He loved, there we are, home cooking, okay? He was never one for, and of course that's the family that, you know, that, there we are, on my dad's side, that I come from. Do you see what I mean? Because there were never ones for like takeaways and things like that, okay? So if ever you was to have a takeaway, or say if our dad took us out to a steakhouse, do you know what I mean? It'd usually be a pretty expensive one. Do you understand what I mean? Yes, but so he'd do that, but it's not very often that we could have a takeaway or anything like that, no. Do you see? So, I mean, when I look, I mean, he brought us up, I feel, in a good way, you know, because once you get into this takeaway, there we are, before I even say it, this takeaway business, do you understand what I mean? Yes, it's like it's taking your focus away from, you know, standing there chopping up vegetables and, you know, and spuds and doing different things, you know, and actually cooking, do you see? So, yes, you know, my dad did have, there we are, a lot of really good points, but the other side of him, as you can imagine, was too strict, you know, as an ex-army man. Do you understand what I mean? So the two of us, we clashed. Do you see what I mean, my little babies? It's just, you see, I wasn't prepared to reason, and neither was he. Okay, so we're both, as there we are, as stubborn as each other, okay? But of course, I just keep it going for years. He keeps it going for years. That's how it goes, my little babies. So I'd never want to hear anything happen to him. No, would not, okay? My dad is still my dad, yes? But do we get along? Do we see eye to eye? No. Do you see what I mean, my little babies? And of course, he's known what I've been like a long time, all my life. Do you see what I mean? Yes? Although for many years we never seen each other. It's just one of those, you know, but I don't look at, you know, say somebody else who's got their mum or dad, God bless them, God bless everybody. I never look at them and think to myself, oh, I wish that, you know, that I could have. No, I don't. I feel better without. Sounds really... Oh, I should not say that, my little babies, but that's how I feel. But of course, you know, I mean, I love him in my own way, just as I'm sure he loves me in his own way, but he's one of these, God bless him. So I'm not putting my dad down, you know, in a nasty way. Do you understand what I mean? But it's like, oh, you have to listen to what he's got to say. There we are. Do you see what I mean? And of course, if you disagree with that, do you see what I mean? Then it's, Do you see what I mean, mad little baby? So I'm just not prepared to. So I have my own mind. Do you see what I mean? Yes, and I'll continuously use my own flipping man noddle. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. But yeah, that's just the relationship me and my dad had. I don't even know how I've got onto that. But the point is, when I look at a lot of other things that, you know, considering he was a single father bringing us up, yes, 2 daughters, yes, and bringing us up. Considering he did that, well, I would say myself, there we are, that he did a pretty good job. Do you understand what I mean? Sorry about the babies. I'm not banging my own drum. Do you understand? It's just what he taught me and taught my sister. Do you see? It's like it's stayed with us. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. I mean, sometimes I can, you know, I'll just be honest here, my little baby. Sometimes I could be a right funny little Tessie, do you understand what I mean? And I can get very flipping narky at things, do you see what I'm saying? Yes, again. And then, of course, you know, well, one of the things that I really cannot stand is if I've just done my floors, and then say if somebody was to walk in and then walk on with flipping wet floor. Well, that is just a no-no. Do you see what I mean? So I have my little ways, my delicious little babies, yes, there we are, of how I do things. Okay, my delicious little babies, just like I do not, you know, like where you change the duvet on a bed, you know, duvet, yes, to sleep, yes. Do you know what I mean? Like this, right? Not, what did I do that for? That's little piggy. I love little piggies. Anyway, let me go back to Natter in hand. I don't only do that, I actually put the duvet, so, you know, you strip it, but I put the duvet, you know, in the wash as well. So at the end of the day, do you know what I mean? And I do that, there we are, a number of times. Do you understand what I mean? Throughout the year, do you see, okay? So it's little, there we are, it's little things like that. But mind you, years ago, my dad said to me, he said, oh, he said, Carla, he said, have a look at this video on YouTube. I'm going to have to find it, my delicious babies, and then I'll tell you which one it was. And when I took a look, sorry, I thought that's flipping really good the way that's done. Do you see what I mean? And what it is, it's like how you can do, and this is Japanese, how you can put a duvet on a, you know, a duvet cover on a duvet, sorry, right, in super quick flipping time. Honestly, no joke. I mean, this was flipping super quick. I'll have to find the video, my delicious babies. I thought, how flipping brilliant is that? Do you know what I mean? So, like, say, for example, if somebody was working in a hotel, say a chambermaid, and they do work hard, God bless them. They really, really do, you know. And I used to be a hotel receptionist, do you see what I mean? Yes. And they do work really, really hard, and especially when some, you know, they do not quite leave the room very nice, if you know what I mean. Yes, we've seen a number of those. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious babies? I mean, if they like it doing that, what are they like? There we are at home. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Yes. So I thought, yes, I thought, well, if the little chambermaids could learn to do it that flipping quick, I'll tell you something, you know what I mean, that it'd be like they'd be worth the weight in gold, I feel. Do you see? Anyway, something's just made me say that. I don't know why I just said that. But yeah, the way it was done was flipping super duper brilliant. Another really good way as well is that if you, say if you washed a duvet inside out, yes, what you do, you push your hands up, okay, like this. So you push your hands up, okay, you get hold of one like that, okay, with one corner of the duvet, and then you push your hand up to the other, and this if it's inside out, yes, and then what you then do is you push that one up, and then you hold on to that with the other corner of the duvet, and then what you do is you flick it, okay, my delicious baby, so you flick it, okay, and then you just pull it down. And there we are, and I've done that for years. Do you see what I mean? There we are, my delicious babies, okay? So, I don't know. I just thought I'd just mention it anyway. It's just a quicker way, you know what I mean? Rather than sort of going and, you know, and doing all this, okay? I mean, some of you may find this rather boring, my delicious babies, but not I. Do you see what I mean? I just tried to find, there we go, a quick way of doing something. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? And that's why I keep on top. There we are. I keep on top of things. Do you see what I mean? So that you're not having to do all the elbow grease. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what you call elbow grease. Do you see? Anyway, so yes, so getting back to this now. So what did I hear this morning? with this video, my delicious babies. It was only a matter of time, wasn't it? Please and thank you. So they've moved that old flipping bat, that bag, Suella Braverman in the UK. So they've moved her out the way, okay? And then they brought in, for some of you, you will know this, my delicious babies, for others of you, you will not. Then they brought in David Cameron, yeah, that piece of shit, okay? And who else did they brought in? An equally piece of shit, that flipping Tony Blair. So what they've done, they've obviously blown the cobwebs. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies, off these two pieces of effing shit, okay? PRRCKS, that's what they are, okay? And they brought them back in now, yes? So, of course, anybody, hello, ding ding dong dong, with common sense, yes now, would know that to bring these in is not a sign of something good. My delicious little babies, do you see? But like what I keep asking, why should this continue to happen? Do you see? My delicious little babies, okay? This is the only question I'm asking. I mean, I'm not like what I'd say, no politics, in and out. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? No, I do not. But what I'm saying is that none of this, there we are, should be allowed to happen, okay? So we know who's dragging them out. We know who. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? And of course, so wherever they go, what happens? Well, trouble, isn't it? Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Okay, so we're going to hear now what's going to be going on now. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Anyway, and I'd said this, when was it? Not long after I started on my YouTube channel, and I was already done saying it, and that was on TikTok, where they're actually showing, what's his name, that flipping putrid piece of shit, flipping Tony Blair, where he admitted to do with the war. I'm pretty sure, was it in, which one was it? Which war was it now? Mind you, there's been flipping that many all over the world. God love everybody. Do you understand what I mean? God bless them. Was it Iraq? I can't remember now. So please don't quote me, my delicious babies. Anyway, he admitted, because I said it months and months back, he admitted, okay, that he was wrong, okay, to have any, there we are, to be involved in that. So my point is, so he's said that, it's clearly on video, okay, my delicious babies, and now he's back out again. Can you see, my delicious little babies, yes? And of course, with Tony Blair, that flipping twat, Egypt, plank, pleb, PRRCK. Well, he's part of the WEF as well, isn't he? There we are, my delicious babies, the World Economic Forum. Do you see what I mean? And what it is, you find that with these ones, say, they just like to have power. There we are. That's what this is about, my delicious babies. But when you look at him, when you look at him, my delicious babies, he's got that evil. Just to look at him, his eyes and everything, he's just got that wicked and evil kind of look. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? He's like one who would go, like that, my delicious babies. So now we've got to watch this space. So he stumbled again, so. Because it's going to be, there we are, trouble, isn't it? Do you say? So is he going to come out again then? And then, years later, and then say on another video that somebody's going to bring out where he says, oh, should never have got. Do you see what I mean? Your man there should be done learning his lesson. There we are, from the last time. My delicious babies, just like when David Cameron, I do remember, to do the Brexit. Where, he never liked it at all to do with the Brexit. My delicious little babies, you see. So then he didn't exit. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? So at the end of the day, the way that I see it is, yes, there's going to be no good come from this situation either, okay? And then, of course, that silly BRTCH, Suella Braverman, okay, who did F all, just kept letting Bert's come over, okay? As we very well know, there are a number of reasons why they're here, okay? Mads little baby stumbled again there. So then surely they'd be put, there we are, somewhere else, or something will happen. This is what they do, you say. Do you see what I'm saying to you, Mads little babies? There we are. And then they pull another one out the woodwork. Okay, another one comes from behind the curtain. There we are. That's what they do, my delicious little babies, do you say? So, and of course, there we are, the shat. But of course, it's like I say, you know, if for everybody, I mean, I'm not going to say everybody, no, that's wrong there. I'm going to rewind and start again, okay? I'm not saying everybody, okay, because there are an absolute flipping colossal amount who cannot, there we are, stand our governments. Do you understand what I mean? There we are, my babies, okay? But then if the other half, and they all come together and said it, do you know what I mean? We just boot them all out. I just keep saying it time and time and time again. We boot them all out because otherwise they're just going to keep repeating and bringing more problems to not only our UK, but to other countries as well. Do you see what I mean? There we are, my delicious little babies. Are you following what I'm saying to you? Do you see? Well, we're going to see now what happens, aren't we? Anyway, that's the end of my video, my delicious little babies. Lights off. So, yeah. So, we're going to have to wait and see now. But the fact of the matter is that this is not good. It's not good one bit, my delicious little babies. Do you see? And really, never mind that there's going to be flipping effing elections and everything like that, right? What others should say, and the public should stand up, yes, and say, no, we're not having this, okay? But because, what is it? There's talk about, like I said, you know, I'm only trying to get bits and pieces where I can, okay? Trying to keep up with what I can. But to do with Iran. Okay, my delicious little baby, so... Do you say? But I'm done saying it. Everybody get together, right? And boot them out. Do you know what I mean? And watch that they do not bang their flipping head on the way out. Do you see what I mean? My delicious little babies, yes? Because otherwise this is just going to keep continuing, okay? We're just going to have endless this, endless that. And of course, our UK, okay, is already been run into the effing ground. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes? And of course, you know, it's like we're not allowed to even like who we are. This is not the first time I've said this on my videos, my delicious little babies, and it surely to goodness will never be the flipping last. Do you see? Well, I love being English. I love being British. I was born here. Why should I not like who I am? And why should anybody else who's English British, why should they not like being who they are? My delicious little babies, okay? So we wouldn't go and step into another man's country now and say, oh, well, you know, we don't like you and your... Do you understand what I mean? Because they'd soon be flipping there with the mouth. Do you see what I mean? Yes? Telling us to flipping trap right out of the effing country. Do you see what I'm saying? So we would not be disrespectful like that. But yet this is what we are experiencing with some, very sadly. And at the heart of it, my delicious baby, sorry, is our putrid governments. Okay? Because let's face it, our own putrid governments cannot stand us, do you say? But I don't mind flipping lining their effing flipping sky rockets, do they? Pockets, my delicious little babies, you know, stuffing it full of ka-ching cash. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? And just one more thing before I go, okay? So, you know, and anyway, I'm not going to go down that road. I'm not racist, prejudiced. I'm just not going down that road. I'm just having my say, okay? I like who I am. And nobody can tell me, oh, you know, not to like yourself, not to like the country that you're in, okay? Because it's not us who are causing the problems. It's our putrid effing governments. That's it. And I'll just be done, keep saying it, okay? And just very lastly, you know, to do with all this, because as we very well know, you got in Mexico, which is the, what they're called, and that doesn't mean the drug cartel, my delicious little babies, okay? So what do they run off then? So they run off, ka-ching, cash, isn't it? Cash is king, yes, okay? Well, so they'd want to put all of us with digital, like a social credit system, okay? Martin, the baby, see my ears going, do you see what I mean when I've just said that, yes, okay? So they want all of us, yes? So, because I cannot see, there we are, this is just math, thoughts on it, Martin, babies. I cannot see how to do in Mexico that they would put up with that, because I wouldn't know, because they've always worked with cash, haven't they, my delicious babies, okay? So how would this rock and roll in, my delicious babies? So would it be that theirs, okay, my delicious babies, and whoever they wanted to keep around them, you know, because of course, you know, because half of these flipping Egypts, do you know what I mean, they do not even realise that they've been used themselves, like I said, you know, the putrid effing governments, do you know what I mean, little lackeys that they are. Well, I didn't say there'd be a flipping handful, shall we say, that they'd decide that we are to keep, okay, so that these and the little lackeys can use cash, and say the cartel, the Mexican cartel can use cash, but none of us, okay, because I cannot say that theirs would put themselves having, say, a token. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Can you? So, but yes, they're doing everything that they can to try and bring this in, my delicious little babies. But the good news is I have been speaking to more now, God bless, okay? So there we are. So things are improving, okay? And more, there we are saying that they're using more cash. So I feel that there we are, very slowly we are getting there. But then when you look at others, it's like everything's done on, you know, like on their dog and burn. So they do not even bring their card, they do not do anything, and then they just get the phone. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? I personally think that's, you know, don't like as well. We have to say it sometimes. Well, it's effing mental, isn't it? And of course, because these do not do any research at all. Oh, this is very convenient. This is very convenient. Yes. Well, if they were just to take the time, just a bit of time out of the day on that, my delicious babies, just to research and just to, do you see what I mean? So that they could see what the others wanted to have in store for us. I'm really not sure that they'd be using their dog and burn, blip, you know, to purchase goods. Do you see? But of course, you know, this is a learning curve, isn't it? And others have got to, you know, wake up. Do you see what I mean, my little babies? There we are, simple things, okay? But very sadly, it appears that this is not what I would see as simple, or you would see as simple. Clearly for others, because we have to say God bless, it is not as simple for theirs, is it, my little babies? Anyway, but never mind. You know, we'll get there in the end. There we are. But for now, it's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. Yes. Okay, my delicious babies, never mind. Okay, it's all right. There's a workman outside, and it's nothing to do with me. Okay, my delicious babies, he's probably gone to the wrong place. Anyway, my delicious little babies, okay? So until my next video, please continue to lift the vibration, okay? Because, you know, we are in a bonkers and crackers and crazy world. Okay, my delicious little babies, and, you know, sending each and every one of you bright lessons. Rewind and start again. Sending each and every one of you bright blessings, peace, love and harmony in each and every one of your lives. Okay, my delicious babies? And may your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families all be fully protected forever and always. Always and forever. Okay, my delicious babies? Now then, and, you know, please take care of yourselves. Please try to take care of others. Please give a listening ear. It's always very welcomed. And also, a smile a day keeps the doctor away, just like myself. A moan a day keeps the doctor away. and crunch crunch an apple or an orange a day will also keep the doctor away, okay? And please give a pat on the back, a shake of the old hand to some family members, to some friends or to some work colleagues. And please tell them that they're super duper wonderful, super duper juicy and super duper delish. And that you love them so, okay? And wherever you are in the world, have a beautiful morning, afternoon or evening, because you only get one life. Okay, my delicious babies? So, that's my video for today, my delicious babies, okay? So much love. God bless to you all, okay? You just look after yourselves. Thank you so very much for listening to my video, if you do manage to, okay? God bless to you all. Love you all. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.